Namaskar, beautiful God and goddesses. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I do have an old YouTube channel which is specifically for astrology called Glimpses Astrology, but I needed to create a new channel. And the reason why is because there's something big going on in the world that many people are realizing, but there's also a large number of other people that are not realizing it as well. I just made a post on my Facebook. I have over already 150 comments on that post. And the question is basically, I need your help. Tell me all relationship issues you have and are currently facing, and no, you don't need to be in a relationship. There's a large number of people who want to be in relationships, but it's either being demonized now or it's being discouraged. The manipulation that's happening in society, that is happening in many different ways, whether it's through specific movements or whether even through entertainment. Just look at it. When you look at entertainment, what are one of the biggest things that are popularized? Drama.
I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy.
Jealousy, fighting, envy, cheating. All of these things are destroying relationship structure, let alone the family structure that people strong and united against forces that we don't realize that is there. Just look at how the family structure is being destroyed.
Fewer women are having children. In 2022 surveys show people want close to 2 kids on average. However, the actual rate of childbirth is 1.6 children per woman. 10% say they don't want kids. They don't want kids. They don't want kids. They don't want kids.
The divorce rate is still hovering around 50%, but that is for the first marriages. For subsequent marriages, the divorce rate is even higher. Second marriages have a divorce rate of 67%, with third marriages faring even worse, with a 75% divorce rate. Most new marriages, 60%, are first marriages for both partners. And the reason why I needed to create a brand new channel specifically to speak about this, people who are wanting to be in relationship.
I don't want to be the type of woman that feels like she's chasing a man.
They no longer want to have relationships or have doubt about having a relationship.
That's all I ever really want in life, is to have that ultimate feeling of being with someone that cherishes you and you cherish them.
Some of those are, but not limited to, having baggage or some kind of trauma due to a previous relationship, whether it was abuse, whether it was being cheated on, whether self-doubt, high expectations, manipulation through the media, lack of communication, and the list goes on. Why is it so important to have relationships? When you see this list in front of you and you think, I'm better off just being single, even though a lot of people do verbalize that, it is also a fact that people actually want to be in a relationship. Despite the mass media who are giving the mic to the minority, who are specifically saying that men are trash or that they don't want to be in a relationship, there are people who, when even saying that, and I see it with my clients as well, there's a huge shift going on where people are wanting to be in relationships. They have so much baggage that they created at an earlier age. When they do get into a relationship, they're bringing it along into the new relationship. That creates a lot of emotional triggers and overthinking when it comes to being with that new person. Not only that, the person that you're getting into a relationship with needs to deal with all of that baggage that you're bringing into the relationship. And it's not their responsibility. One of the people that commented on my posts, whenever they are speaking to someone new, they just jump right into the opportunity. They get so excited that they can't help themselves. And I told them, even though you're looking into jump with excitement and you're wanting to help them and be with them and give them all this love you have, when there are things that you're seeing as quote unquote red flags, why don't you leave? And they said because they want to help them. They feel like it's their duty to help people. Yes, but there are many other ways to be able to help people rather than being someone's mother or father. It is not your responsibility when someone has some kind of incompletions or leftover baggage in their life. It's your responsibility to sit there and wait, no matter how many days, weeks, months, or years it's going to take for them to change and some kind of transformation to take place. Because what ends up happening is it's up to them whether they want to change or not. And if you decide to stay with them and wait for that change to take place, no matter how long it's going to be, the issue with that is if they don't end up changing, then this is what usually happens that I see with all of my clients. They end up deciding, well, I guess I'm going to be single forever. And the conclusion of that saying is, I spent a bunch of time, energy, and resources on a person who did not want to change. And because of that, now I'm tired, I am fed up, and on top of that, I don't want to get over this person. I don't want to go with someone new. I have a lot of doubt that anyone else is going to be able to fit my needs. So I'm just going to be single. End up wasting a couple years, energy, and resource on a person. You're going to feel fed up. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel like you may not want to deal with other people. And then this is where people, when it comes to dating, break into two different categories: the experimenter and the doer. I'll speak about that and get more into details in a future video, because I don't even have anything ready yet. I have the banner I need to make. I have the thumbnail I need to make. This week, there's going to be a launch of my service. What I've been doing for the past 20 years is helping women and couples release any old baggages that they have or disbeliefs about relationships that they accumulated over the years, in order for them to have the relationship they really want. But that is the essence of this channel, because the relationship, when you come into this life, it starts with you. And that's the reason why the name of this channel that I just created today is called You Love You Too. It's funny because I was telling someone, instead of me telling you that I love you, you already know that I love you, and I already know that you love me. What's even more powerful is that I remind you that you love you. When you tell this to me, I only have two responses: I do, as in I do love me, or you love you too, meaning if you tell me you love you, then I tell you you love you too. That's the whole message, is about you loving you first. And you loving you first does not mean being alone for the rest of your life, because deep down inside, even if you've told someone that I'd rather be alone, I don't want to deal with people, whatever the case may be, I know that you do want someone to hold your hand. I do know that you want someone to rub your back whenever you're feeling a bit of an ache. I do know that you want someone who's able to kiss you at night, who's able to hold you, who's able to laugh with you, go on walks, have a drink, have some coffee, being able to connect just through body language and reaching the most inner parts of the other person's heart, vice versa. I know that you want this. But you may have self-doubt, you may have patterns that you built up in previous relationships that you no longer want, but you just don't know how to get rid of them. And that's where I come in. So I've been doing this for 20 plus years, went to India and learned all the science. And the one that I've specifically doubled down in was relationships. I'm a Vedic astrologer, do Vedic astrology readings, I do marketing for spiritual entrepreneurs, but I never dabbled into the idea of becoming a relationship coach. And this week, after seeing the amount of responses I got from my Facebook posts, it's time. It's time for us to bring back the family structure, where there's a strong family that can hold strong with principles and morals and rules and respect and pride, in order to stand against the forces that are becoming more apparent in this world through the food industry, the music industry, through the entertainment industry, and more. So if you guys have any questions, I'm going to be asking you guys the same question here. Any questions you guys have, put it down in the comments, and please like and subscribe. I'm just starting out. It'll be really helpful. On my Facebook, it's the same question I'm going to be asking you, and please comment it down below, and I'll make videos regarding to each of the things you spill out, and tell me all the issues have regarding to this. Expect 2 more videos or more this week. Until next time, namaskar, God bless, and don't forget, you love you too.